morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Children's Church. We are still talking about things Jesus did once he came back from the dead. So once the tomb was empty, what was Jesus doing? Now, the first time Jesus appeared to his disciples, they went and told other people. And Thomas said, that doesn't sound right. I won't believe it until I see him and I touch him. I see the scars in his hands and his side. So we're in the book of John, Big John, not one of the little free ones, in the chapter of 20. Verse 24. But Thomas, one of the 12, called Didymus, which means twin, I think that's cool, was not with them when Jesus came. The other disciples therefore said unto him, We have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, Except I shall see the hands, the print of the nails, and put my finger into it, and thrust a hand into his side, I will not believe. After 8 days again his disciples were within, and Thomas was with them. Then came Jesus, the door being shut and bolted, and stood in the midst of them, and said, Peace be unto you. Then saith he to Thomas, Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands. Reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing. And Thomas answered him, and said unto him, My Lord and my God. Jesus said to him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen, and yet have believed. And many other signs truly did Jesus in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. I didn't make that part up. That part was written by John. So, Thomas wanted to see Jesus to believe. You need to remember that during the time this is going on, some of the disciples said they saw him, but the authorities were spreading the rumor that someone had stolen Jesus' body. So Thomas didn't know what to believe, and he asked for a sign from God, the same way Gideon did, the same way Esther did. Thomas asked for a sign, and for the next 2 millennia, we called him Doubting Thomas. That is the worst nickname I've ever heard. He made one mistake, and he's Doubting Thomas. Peter walked out on the water and then sunk, but no one calls him Sinking Peter, and frankly, that's much funnier. His name in the original Aramaic is Cephas. It means stone. He sunk like a stone, and his name was Stone. That's much funnier, objectively, but we don't call him Sinking Peter or Denying Peter. He's Peter, the rock on which he built the church. So why is Thomas doubting Thomas? And I'll tell you why. Because no one wants to believe we would do that. We all want to believe that we would take it on faith that God moved. But we're human. God made us curious. We want to see things and know things and understand things, and it's okay to ask things of God. It's okay to ask for a sign. So I think Thomas gets a really bad rap. So I call him Thomas the Twin, because that's what his name means. They tagged on that brief because he was a twin. We don't know who his twin was. There's some theories on the internet. Don't go looking for them. They'll just confuse you. But I call him Thomas the Twin because I think after 2,000 years, the man deserves a break for being accused of the worst thing he did when the Bible has nothing else to accuse him of. It's just nonsense. So Thomas saw Jesus and he believed. And he believed enough to ask for a sign because he knew Jesus could deliver it, because he'd been following him. He was one of the 12. So you're allowed to ask God for a sign. And no one is allowed to remember you for the worst thing you did. And that's that. So we're going to remember Thomas the Twin, who believed and asked and remembered and served God the rest of his life. And I will see you guys next week for what will be our final lesson on Jesus post-resurrection. I love you all, and I'll see you then.